Everyone considered him coward of the county. He never stood one single time to prove the county wrong. His mama named him Tommy, the folks just called him Yeller. Something always told me they were reading Tommy wrong. He was only 10 years old when his daddy died in prison. I took care of Tommy 'cause he was my brother's son. I still recall the final words that my brother said to Tommy. He said, "Son, my life is over, yours has just begun. Now promise me, son, not to do the things I've done. Walk away from trouble if you can. Now it don't mean you're weak if you turn the other cheek. I hope you're old enough to understand. Son, you don't have to fight to be a man. There's someone for everyone. Tommy's love was Becky. In her arms he didn't have to prove he was a man. One day while he was working, Gatlin boys came calling. They took turns at Becky, there were 3 of them. When Tommy opened up the door and saw his Becky crying, the torn dress, shattered look was more than he could stand. He reached above the fireplace, took down his daddy's picture, and as the tears fell on his daddy's face, he heard these words again. Now promise me, son, not to do the things I've done. Walk away from trouble if you can. Now it don't mean you're weak if you turn the other cheek. I hope you're old enough to understand. Son, you don't have to fight to be a man. Gatlin boys just laughed at him as he walked into the barroom. One of them got up, met him halfway across the floor. When Tommy turned around, they said, "Hey, look, old Yeller's leaving." But you could have heard a pin drop. Tommy stopped and locked the door. 20 years of crawling was bottled up inside him. He wasn't holding nothing back, let him have it all. When Tommy left the barroom, now the Gatlin boy was standing. He said, "This one's for Becky," as he watched the last one fall. And I heard him say, "I promised you, Dad, not to do the things you've done. I'd walk away from trouble when I can. Now please don't think I'm weak, I didn't turn the other cheek. And Papa, I sure hope you understand. Sometimes you gotta fight when you're a man." Everyone considered him coward of the county.